What's up, everybody? So today is gonna be the first one of the 2026. We are actually gonna working on car. So we're gonna show you what we got going on today. First of all, we painted this, we SR swapped this. We got little things sorted out, like fixing the convertible top. It wasn't working, we got it to work. Installing the speedometer and such. Everything is pretty much working condition. So now it's kind of dusty and we are going to buff the car today.
How's it going, boys?
Finally. Today, what we got?
Finally, after like 6 months process, we are in the paint correction process, baby. Oh yeah, so
when you say 6 months though, the time is 6 months, but we didn't work on it.
Nah, yeah, we chipped at it in 6 months.
Well, we both have a full-time job.
Yeah, I got a full-time job, Juki got a business, you know, so we just on our free time, little by little, we chipped at it, but we're finally here.
But not only that, we had the drip, I keep breaking this, so we had to be, fixing middle there and there, so.
A little bit of everything.
Full 6 months, so. I say probably good 1 month, like.
Yeah, like actual straight work, like non-stop, probably like a month.
Yeah, which is good, because we did what exactly?
We did a full restoration and color change. We fully.
So we did from the engine swap.
Yeah.
To the front end was actually damaged because he hit the deer.
Yeah, we pulled the frame.
Yeah, and then fixed pretty much all the dents, whatever we can see.
All the major body work.
Yeah, so it's pretty straight.
Stripped the whole car. We did everything to this car.
So now we're gonna buff the car all day today, and then finally he can pick it up tomorrow.
Well, today we're gonna start. We're gonna wet sand, denib. We're gonna take care of any little imperfections that happens. There's always little dirt nibs or whatever.
Especially we don't.
We don't have a full down spray booth where we're making it happen with a blow up booth.
You need what, about like 200,000 today, 150.
Yeah, you're looking at like $500,000 for a full down booth.
Which I'm so
Yeah. But I'm excited. The paint correction stage is gonna look like a mirror, and it's gonna be a beautiful thing.
Yeah. And the other thing is it's black. So what happened to black?
Black is the hardest color to do any type of detailing, paint correction. You have to really truly do the whole steps. You can't cut any corners, because if not, you wind up with swirls and it doesn't look right.
Yeah, so we're gonna do a real nice job on this, and let's get to it.
Oh yeah, baby. Alright, boys, so here I'm gonna break you down a little bit of what we got going on. So this right here, this is 1200 wet sand, and then this is a little wet sand block. In there I got water, warm water with soap, and what we're doing, we're gonna hand block every single face and flat panel that we restored. And what this is gonna do, this is gonna knock down the orange peel, and it's gonna knock down any little dirt, any little imperfection that could have happened through the process, and it's gonna give us that final slick finish. But this is just the beginning, just so you can see. Look, show them over here. This is before we started sanding. If you look to the side, you can see a little bit of the peel.
Yeah.
And
but to be fair though, this paint job really came out nice.
Oh yeah.
For my drift car, that was completely more than enough.
Yeah.
Right? But this customer wanted the up and beyond a nice finish.
Yeah.
So we are.
This is like extra. Like this is like when you want that show finish. This like the car was nice. We just really going above and beyond.
Right. Obviously, as the setup we got, we don't have an expensive setup, so we're gonna have some dust, and we are painting in the dark, so we do make some little mistake there and there. By doing this, you'll be able to finish it, make it nice. So.
This, once we're done with this process, you can put this up against any car that got painted in a $500,000 spray booth, and you wouldn't even tell the difference.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing. And just I noticed that on the edge you don't really what you are leaving those. What's the point of?
No, that's just so that when we come in with the buffer, we don't start burning edges.
Yep. So,
You know?
so a lot of people, including myself, I had to learn how to do this before, right? This is back in 10 years. I didn't know. I sand it all the way to the end, so.
Yeah, that's like shooting yourself in the foot.
No. I had to learn, and you burn the paint by meaning is that basically you just burn through the paint, so you're gonna see.
Yeah.
You don't want that to happen, so he's already know better. So that's why try not to don't sand the end.
Yeah,
right? And
we're not going in the parts where it could potentially give us problems
Yeah, so like
with
you
the
don't really
buffer.
wanna like buff like a blower area, only like that nice smooth like this,
Oh yeah,
And you notice you didn't sand the edge here, right?
yeah.
So you don't want that as well.
Nope. Anywhere where there's a body line, anywhere where the buffer could come in and take paint off, we're not going in.
So you notice he didn't really do anything around here too, because that same thing can happen around. Right?
Oh yeah. And then after that, this is only the beginning. Then we're gonna do the same process. Oh shit. Sorry about that. Got excited. But we're gonna do the same process all over again, but with the 2000. And the 2000, essentially what it is just gonna knock out the scratches that you leave with 1200. And then the final, we're gonna grab some 3000. But this 3000, we're gonna put it on a foam pad and a DA. And we're gonna go around it. And you guys will see that once we finish that 3000, it's not gonna look like this dull. It's gonna actually already look shiny. Really, yeah. And then it's gonna be like so smooth, so glass that like when they come in with the buffer, you barely have to like be like, when nah, that thing's gonna cut like that.
That's awesome. We'll show you guys in a second. And we got a lot of time to do, so we're gonna get to that. And then we kind of show you some process.
Yeah.
Just so you guys know, this is a lot of work to get this. We're just showing you like the damn project, but this takes a couple hours to get.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah, I've been at it for like 2 hours already, and I only got half a hood, a fender, and a bumper.
Good thing it's a convertible.
Yeah, right. Good thing it's a convertible.
No. What do we got going on right now?
All right, boys. We are currently hand blocking with 2000. We had already knocked down all the texture, all the little imperfections, little dirt nibs that you can get from the blow-up booth with the 1200. But when you do that, the 1200 leaves sand scratches because it's a lower grit. So you just have to work your way up to the higher finer grit. So now we're on step 2, which is 2000. As you can see over here, the whole front end, the whole nose and the door are already with 2000. And then over here in the trunk, you still have 1200. And if you stand and you look at it here, you see it's dull still, right? And then like you look over there, you see the hood is already starting to get shiny.
Yeah, definitely you have to tell on the video, but definitely, like you can see on the video now too, like our lights reflecting.
You can see the reflections.
Yeah, in the back. You cannot see. I mean, you kind of can see, but not as good, obviously. But, yeah, so that's the whole point, to go from
12 to 3000.
Yep.
Alright, so it's looking good. It's looking good. And then another important thing, when you're hand blocking with the 2000, since you already digged in with the 1200, you already knocked down all the stuff you want to knock down. This, you're not like digging into it, you're not blocking the heck out of it. You're just simply massaging it. You're just massaging it, going on the surface. Notice how I don't even put pressure. I don't put elbow grease into it. I just let the block do its thing, and I just fine, like barely put any pressure. Let it glide. That all it's doing is working the surface, which is what we want.
Love it.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna do that to the whole car, and now next to you is 3000, right?
Yes, sir. Alright, boys, so roughly it's about 8-10 hours of just straight hand blocking.
So,
Brutal.
alright, so yeah,
No
in
joke.
this video you're probably gonna see him doing like 10 minutes, but it's being about 10 hours of time.
Yeah.
So as you saw, what we started with? 12.
We started with 1200, hand blocked the whole car, knocked down all the texture, all the dirt nibs.
That's about like that's the hardest.
Yeah, that's the hardest, longest thing. That's about that was like about like 6-7 hours.
Yep.
You know? And then now, today, I just finished hand blocking the whole car again, but with 2000. And in 2000, you don't go too deep, you don't go too crazy. It's more about just massaging the surface to get rid of the 1200 scratches.
Which is little less hours.
Yeah, little less hours, but still,
Yeah.
still a lot of work, bro.
So yeah, I used to think this is easy, and then,
Yeah.
because we only showing you 10 minutes of it. In reality, he's spending basically
Yeah.
about 12 hours or whatever.
In reality, chipping at it like two days a week. I mean, we've been here for like 2 weeks, but like just chipping at it little by little, you know. Obviously not full straight working. If I would have just actually like full straight non-stop work, it would have been one whole day sanding, and then it's like another 2 whole days buffing, you know. But now we got the 3000, boys. Check it out.
We got the 3000. All right.
This is the cream of the crop right here. This is what's gonna give us actually that glass final finish. Like
Let's go.
you're gonna be able to grab a comb and you're gonna be like, whoo, baby, you know.
I love that.
All right,
Yeah.
and this right here. So this now it's not that brutal in the body, you know.
Good.
Now we're gonna hold that. We're gonna stick it to the DA.
So this
with a
is
foam
3000 foam pad. Yeah.
and we're gonna lower the RPMs all the way to the least you can, because you don't want to go crazy and then rip out all your paint.
Yeah. All that hard work. Let's not do that.
Hard work. That's
So you guys do the slowest speed, okay?
lowest speed, and you're not gonna fully trigger it. You're just gonna
Yeah.
play with the trigger. Then we got right here some more water with soap.
Wet it down. I gotta ask, what's the point of soap, by the way?
Soap helps with the friction, so it's smoother sanding, and it also helps like the residue from the sandpaper that stays here. As you're sanding, it's washing it off.
There you go.
There's people that like they'll sand with just water, and you'll hear it, and then you look at it and you can see the scratches, the sand marks.
Yeah, let's not do that. So the soap,
Do that.
what kind of soap is this? Just what do we use?
Just your regular Dawn dish soap, you know.
That's all you need, just a dish soap.
Fancy stuff.
Yep. So mix it. Well, because right now it's cold. Winter. We're just using a hot water because it's just cold, and then just add.
Sometimes you can use cold water.
Yeah, and just add the soap. So yeah. So purposes for that is doesn't scratch and it just help you do thing better. So just add some. That's it. So just get it wet. And then just slow like that. Nothing crazy. can get rid of the residue and stuff. Yeah. Keep it clean is the key on this. Another thing I can bring it up is, you notice he's doing section by section, right? You're not doing a whole hood at one shot, you know? You do a little there, and then you're gonna move on to this spot, and then you're gonna move on to the middle and stuff like that. So you don't wanna go like all over the place, one section at a time like that.
All the way to the edges. I'm staying away from all the edges so we don't burn any paint on the buffing process.
Yeah, stay away from the corner basically, you know, so we don't burn through the paint. All this hard work and then nothing like lip up the paint, and it usually happens on the corner, right? Just
Yeah.
so
We don't like to do things so.
yeah, right?
Snipers, baby. One shot, one kill.
Let's go. I love it. And then once you're done with that section, you basically clean it off like that.
Check it out, boys. Check out the man.
Oh boy, he finished it, so we're gonna see how it looks. So basically, you're gonna do what he's doing right now on 3000 on whole car, right? So, but just showing you the sections so we can, you know, just kind of show you guys the difference. So, drying off real quick, okay?
All right, boys. Now we've dried it up. So check out the difference.
Yeah, you can see on the video too.
This whole square is what you want.
Yeah.
You know.
So we do a section at a time. We don't
Yeah.
do the whole thing. Just a little at a time, dry, make
Yeah.
sure it's good, and then move on to the next section.
You take it a square at a time, like 2x2 square. Just boom, focus on that. Then boom, focus on the other square. Dry it, check it out, see what you're doing, and then you're good. Boom, move on to the next square. Because if you go crazy, because it's happened to me. It's happened to me before. I mean, I've been doing this for a long time, roughly about almost 17, 18 years. And I remember I used to like do it fast and like used to be like boom, 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 bang it out, boom, 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 boom. Next thing you know, you come with a buffer and you're still haven't fully cut through. And then next thing you know, you're here forever with the buffer. And then it's shiny, but you look at it sideways and you can see all the sand scratches. So if you take your time, you go slow. It's like the moral of the story: the turtle always wins the race.
I love it. I love that story.
Yeah. Go slow and steady. Boom. One shot. Next thing you know, you're gonna come with the buffer. This is gonna cut like that. It's like gonna cut like that. It's gonna. The more time you spend sanding, the less time you spend buffing. And trust me, you don't want to spend a lot of time with a 20-pound buffer all day.
Yeah.
You know.
He's speaking from experience. So
Yeah.
20 years later, he knows.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So basically we kind of show you guys a bunch of stuff. Stay away from the corner mainly because you just don't touch it. You know, it's just better. Or like a weird, like shape like that or stuff like that, right?
Yeah. Anywhere where the buffer is gonna be uncomfortable to get into and you can burn it, stay away from it. If you really have things you want to take care of in there, just hand rub it, call it a day. You don't ever want to. First of all, your paint job shouldn't even be coming out bad that you have to get in crazy places.
Yeah.
You know.
Right. And then honestly, this paint job was pretty good, but this customer was, like little above the regular customer,
Yeah, like this is something. First of all, it's a very old school way of paint correction. Like my father taught me this, and dude is 60-something years old, and like there's many ways to skin a cat. I'm sure if you hop online, there's gonna be many ways of people doing this. Now they have the rupees, so I know times have evolved, but this way, it's a lot of hard work, but the final product is unmatched. It truly is. It's like
he's very right on this. There's a million way of doing it. Okay, so we're just showing you what we do here.
Yeah.
So just sharing with you guys.
Yeah.
Next video, you know, we're gonna be buffing the thing, so we're gonna show you that as well.
And then also, boys, I just want to add, like, we're finishing off at 3,000, but just know there's levels to this. Like, there's way many levels to this. So depending the type of work you're gonna do, the type of client, like if you're gonna take a car to like a crazy car show like SEMA, you know, you can take it up a notch and not just finish at 3,000. You can also finish at 5,000, 6,000, and you know, the sky's the limit. You know, there's also other type of products to buff. Like on this one, we're gonna use a 3-step 3M product, but there's also now this new 3D product. And then, like I said earlier, there's now rupees. We're using a buffer. So there's for depending what type of job you want to do and what type of occasion you want to do, there's different levels. You know, so it's up to you to see what works for you. Like the higher the grit, the finer it is, the shinier it gets, the less work you have to do when you buff, ultimately.
Yeah, so basically over here you can see it's already kind of like shiny. This is 3,000. This is 2,000, right?
Yeah.
You can kind of see the difference. Like it's like a less scratch from 1,200 to very nice. So you do 5K, it's gonna be more shiny. You can see on the
like a 5,000 grit, bro. It's already like a mirror. Like it's so fine that like you can see your reflection already. You know. And
so like usually from your experience, right?
Yeah.
5,000 grit. Like how much the car was at that point, the value was.
Like
because you know, like this, honestly, this is a 240 SF, right?
Yeah.
We killed it, this one.
Yeah.
Like honestly, way more than what the car was, right? So like, for typically, right,
Yeah.
to see people using 5,000,
that's when you're getting into like the exotics or the classic
right,
cars.
probably like over
Yeah.
$50,000 car.
Yeah, like when I was living in Florida and I was working on McLarens and you know all
Which is
those.
like $100,000
Yeah.
car, then you have to do that kind of
Yeah.
stuff because
That's when it's worth it, because also that sandpaper is very expensive. Just so you know, like very expensive. So if the car is like, you know, a Nissan, but you want to make the customer happy, 3,000 is more than enough. This is already a lot of work. You have a McLaren, you want to go crazy stupid with it, you can go with the 5,000, 6,000. You know, that car's worth from $250,000 to $500,000. So that is like that car deserves that type of work.
That's exactly the point. But for this car, you know, we did a lot of work to it, so we put pride into it.
Yes.
You know.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna keep it at 3,000 just because we don't
Yeah.
have much time either.
Oh yeah.
I gotta get my car done and all that stuff too. So this car, that's all we got left. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. Yeah, next video we can finally get to buff this thing.
Oh yeah. Buffing black cars is the worst, but it's a beautiful end result. So it's worth all the hard work. So you already know, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's run it up, baby.